Alright, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about Moto Body, the app that comes standard with all Moto 360 watches. And I kind of wanted to do this because when I purchased this watch, or before I purchased it, I didn't see a whole lot of videos out there explaining what it was all about. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Moto Body. And so like I say, it's a pre-installed app. Got a few options or a few screens here at the first display. You get your heart activity. So here it shows 10 minutes. The goal is 30 minutes a day. So it shows a little status bar and how many minutes. It shows our steps. It shows our total calories burned. It shows how many runs we've gone or how many runs we've done for the week. Heart rate readings, and then it shows your last reading and an analysis. So we'll start at the very beginning here. If you click on the heart activity, what it's going to show you here is a little wheel on your status. So we've done 10 minutes out of 20. So it's showing we're about 30% of the way. And that inner red ring shows your status from yesterday. So you can see I have over 30 minutes of heart rate activity from the previous day. And I'm not sure what constitutes a heart rate activity. There's some speculation on the forums online if it's 100 beats a minute, 110, and I've not found a real good answer on that. So we'll go back in here. Screen timed out on me. And when I clicked in here, you can see the two dots below. That means there's another page that can load here. And I really like this screen coming off of the Fitbit. I really like having this right on the device. With the Fitbit, it was kind of hard to see goals versus actual right on the device, but this shows Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way through the week, and then what your status is for each day. So in one nice little view here, you can see everything you need for the week. And if we go back out of here, and we'll go to steps and select that, you get the same exact thing. So it's showing my status for the day, and the previous day I have completed my goal. Again, if I click over, it's going to show the weekly tab, how many total steps for the week. Really like this. Again, awesome. If we go back yet again and we go down to total calories, I really don't find myself going in here too much. But it's, the same thing. So yesterday it shows a completed and my actual. And again, then it shows for the whole week. Now if I go into runs, this is where things get kind of fun. I can either select start a run, or I can go and view my runs from the week. This is awesome to have this type of visibility right on the watch itself. I think that is really cool. And if you select one, it actually shows you all this good information about your time, how many miles you put on, your average pace, maximum beats per minute, average beats per minute, calories burned, and then right here, this is basically how many zones your heart rate went into. So say 101 to 110, I spent 6 minutes and 57 seconds. 110 to 130 was a minute and 49 seconds, and so on. So that's pretty cool. And so you can do that for any one of your runs for the week. You can also use the app, which I'll show, and that's really neat. So running gives you that heart rate reading. Basically, as soon as you click this, it goes through a little green light. So quickly putting my finger under shows 59. If I move over, this is also kind of a neat thing. So it shows I've done 0% vigorous exercise today, which is true. I really haven't done much. I was working all day at the office. And click analysis, and this basically just shows averages here, which is also kind of handy for just a quick reference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my cell phone and show what the app integration looks like. Alright, so we'll touch on the app here quick, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with this, but basically here's your main dashboard. And I like this view the best because it shows you your whole week, and it'll give you your heart rate goal. So I had 36 minutes yesterday, 10,100 steps, 2787 calories, and then it does that for each day, so it's very easy to see your goals. If you want to go back to the daily view, it shows the progress for the day, and it also logs your runs down here, which is awesome. So you can drag this little chart and see where your beats per minute and your pace was for your mile. It shows your records. So very neat overall. The app is pretty useful, and I've been pretty happy with it overall. So let's go ahead and show what a run looks like on the watch itself. So again, we're going to go back into Moto Body, and we're going to scroll down to run, start a run, indoors, and you can do it a quick start, you can do it by time, distance, or calorie burn. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick start. So it shows indoors, quick start, and I'm going to run around quick and come back. So I hit start, and I will come right back. Alright, so excuse me if I'm a little out of breath, but I want to show this while my heartbeat is still going. And this is very cool to have up while you're running. It gives you your beats per minute. And you can see now that I'm stopped running and I wasn't running very long, the beats are dropping. So we'll go first option. You can end or pause a run, which is handy in case someone stops you. You got your miles, your pace, how many minutes, with the time up top. So again, that's a very useful screen. You got your beats, and it also says what phase you're in. Right now it shows warm up, and then your lap timer, and that is pretty much it. So if we're done, we can hit end. It saves this record, which is very cool. And then it gives you a summary of everything. So if you need to adjust something, so if you know the mileage is off on this, you can adjust it. And then it shows your beats per minute and how they climbed. So very cool. Overall, comparing this to the Fitbit, I gave my Fitbit to my wife, and I could say that I like this a lot better. And I just like it because I can see all the information I need on the fly without having to upload the results to my computer and then look at an app or whatever else. So I am overall very pleased with this, and I would say this is a major selling point for this watch. So very happy with Moto Body.